everyone at the IR4 podcast. How are you? This is Jeremy Alexander Newsom, and I trust you're doing splendid. It is Tuesday, which means that I host a free coin market update every single week on Tuesday for everyone who's subscribed to our YouTube channel and for everyone who is a part of the fantastic Fourth Industrial Revolution podcast here on Patreon. Let's talk Bitcoin, and what's happening on Bitcoin, or what's interesting on Bitcoin right now, is we are just kind of chopping around, and I'm trying to decide and figure out if this is going to be a short-term flag pattern or not. And the way I probably determine that is by likely trying to short this thing on Kraken on some margin if it does break this little level right here. So my thought is short below there, stop right there, and then look to exit that position down here, and simply at that point probably buy. So if I, once I buy the cover, I'll just look simply at buying some more Bitcoin at that particular price. We'll see how much we break down, or if we do, because there are some certain internals that look pretty strong. Like I do like Ethereum right here, and this is a really fantastic Morningstar reversal pattern off of both the 100 and the 200. And you got a little bit of a bullish candle yesterday. So I could realistically see a good move if we do pop above the high of yesterday on Ethereum. This is Ethereum US dollar. So we will just kind of see how that plays out. But my overall thought process on a lot of these coins is you had a fantastic move in April. So pretty much most coins, not Bitcoin, but I mean Ethereum, that was a 100% growth from 400 to 800. I mean, again, if you bought in April, you increase you increase that size, that position, that ROI, 100%. And that is a huge, huge move. So let's definitely not discount that. Litecoin, LTC, USD over here on Coinbase, down 5.5%, did also have a decent little pop into some support. So realistically, I don't necessarily think that the markets are going to just plummet, but there are some signs that we could have a little bit of a down move. So the thing is, on the weekly charts, what it looks like to me is you just had a bunch of nice bullish candles, a lot of good buying, and we're going to get something like this happening. Makes sense for that to occur, right? Kind of giving people almost a second chance to buy low, sell high on a lot of these positions. But this particular pattern could end up becoming a falling three pattern, which is like a candlestick pattern that's a little bit of a specialized rest after battle kind of thing. So it's a very interesting candlestick pattern, similar with Bitcoin. If we break below this support, I think that there is a chance, a relatively interesting chance, that we could go a little bit lower, and then we'll just kind of see where she moves from there. But keeping a pretty close eye on it. If we do have a break lower, we can take advantages of that, but I think it will have a good buying opportunity once everyone is trapped, right? So something like this makes a nice new low. Everyone thinks the market is just going to zero, and then we're going to get another little bit of a bounce. Pretty much what happened over here. I mean, there was a lot of bearish sentiment out there on the markets in the crypto land back in late March, and then we had that really nice rally. So it's still a buy low, sell high. Be cautious, lock in your profits, know where your targets are. Type of market. That's all markets, right? Here's Stellar XLMXBT. And this one also had a beautiful pop off the 100. So there's going to be a lot of people wondering, is this going to end up being or becoming a head and shoulders pattern? And while it's certainly possible, it's going to need to close below that 100 for that to really occur. This is still a little bit of a stronger chart though, as you have a really good support resistance down into this area, about the 30-25 area. So if we do trade back down, I mean, I think it's a good dip buying opportunity. That would realistically be pretty healthy if we do trade sideways for a while in this range, something like this. That would be kind of wonderful. So we'll see if something like that really does transpire. So that's my thoughts on Stellar Lumens. Really big news came out yesterday with Zcash being added to the Gemini exchange, and on the daily chart, I put in some buy orders in my cryptocurrency, well, not my, but Americoin Capital, the cryptocurrency digital asset hedge fund. Really gorgeous break out of here. Very nice little move. Nice little retest. I mean, so this is certainly a double bottom. Some really good volume coming in. And I mean, moves like this, obviously based on news, but really giving Zcash a lot of credentials and credibility, being added to a very prominent, very secure, very safe exchange. And it looks like a relatively decent spot to kind of buy some dips down here on Zcash. So be keeping that on your watch list. Obviously, you could be buying it, with Bittrex with Bitcoin. That's how I was looking at setting up purchasing some Zcash. So something to keep your eye on. Some good volume, nice little pop out of here. Last on the list, I'll look at Ripple. I'll look at Ripple US dollar. So XRP USD again had a really nice move down here, popped higher, and right now just really had an very interesting breakdown, breaking below, and now we have just a very gorgeous pennant pattern. Nice pennant. So I'm very interested to see how these pennants are going to break in the next 2 or 3 days. It could break higher or it could break lower. Right? So if it breaks lower, we probably will have a little bit of some quick bear moves towards the end of May. And again, very similar to where we were previously. We'll look for dip buying opportunities. So, we just keep an eye on it, seeing what they're doing. It's a fun market to trade 24/7, tons of volatility. It's all about capital preservation and knowing the good spots to get in, knowing where some good signals are, some good buying opportunities, buy low, sell high, because there's a lot of opportunities for that. And, timing it the right way, because if you have the capital, it's being protected, it's nice and safe on the side, you can really turn into some solid 100% gains pretty quickly in this particular market. So just something to keep your eyes on, something to watch out for. I'll be doing your free Tuesday coin market updates every single Tuesday, every week. For our subscribers and patrons, we have a really great video episode coming out Thursday, as we have new episodes of our podcast coming out every Thursday, and a coin market update on every Saturday for our subscribers. So anyway, hey, thanks so much for watching, folks. You're amazing. And, I'll see you on either Thursday or Saturday. You guys rock.